Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me for today's World Session. Can't believe we're already the 14th of July. I'd like to go ahead and say thank you for all of you who join me weekly. It's so incredibly supportive to have the community here that listens to the sessions and the group that gets on with me live. You can't see them, but we do a little bit of preamble and go and hop into the session. So I want to say thank you for everyone, to the group who joins and to everyone who listens. Also, please go ahead and like, subscribe, and share this out. Share this out with everyone. It's for all. So let's get the healing out there. Also, to say that soul responsibility starts this Saturday. So if you are ready to live an empowered life, if you're ready to feel empowered and make choices for yourself unburdened by blame and shame and guilt, then this is the workshop for you. It's a 6-week transformational workshop, and it starts this Saturday from 9:30 to 11:30. We meet every Saturday for 6 weeks. You can contact me directly through my website or via email to join. And so I hope to see you all there. I am so looking forward to it. We have such a great group that's already started. And if you want to hop in and not miss out, then this is the chance to do it. Registration closes Friday by 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. All right, so let's go right into session. So make sure you're nice and cozy, you're comfortable. This moment, this time is all for you. It's the time to fully receive. And the first thing that's coming up is that even when sitting in a chair, I notice this for myself as well. You can feel out to what extent you do this, but even when I'm relaxing or sitting down, I don't really sink into myself. It feels like I'm resting on the surface. So you can see how fully you're willing or amount of, no, let me say this clearly. When you sit in the chair, how much do you relax into the chair? How relaxed does your body feel? Your emotions, are they at ease or are they in flux? How are you feeling? And how willing are you to sink deeply within yourself? It can change daily, even moment by moment, but we're just bringing attention to staying on the surface, staying on the surface. And it's already coming up. So first place I'm being brought into is into the endocrine system. We've got to do a balancing within the endocrines. We've got to balance them all out. Pineal, pituitary, thyroid, thalamus, pancreas, ovaries, testes, adrenals. We need to get them in good communication with each other. They all need to be corresponding and listening to each other, and that the right amount of chemicals and hormones are being excreted at the right times, because once the hormones are off, the whole body suffers. So we're doing a beautiful endocrine reset, kind of getting those endocrines, all of those hormones, those hormone organs back into good communication. So we're going to do a Seedry on the links between, so that those communication pathways are fuzzy. I'm seeing static electricity. I'm even seeing some heavy metals, some parabens, synthetics, fragrances, and they're all mucking up the line of communication between all of the endocrine system. It's like trying to talk to your friend or someone off of a static line, and everyone's saying, what, I can't hear you, I can't hear you. And so that's what's happening with the endocrines. So we're doing a Seedry to those lines of communication. So giving them a beautiful circulation plug in blood, lymph, nerve, chi, down to the atoms and protons and photons, and then circulating frequencies through there, sound vibrations. There's this relief. is happening. You can feel that for yourself, but my body feels like it's melting, especially there's a relaxation happening over the eyes and behind the eyes. It's like, oh, nice deep breath, and that opened up the diaphragm. So lovely. We're going to link this into two places. We're going to link this into, we're going into the amygdala complex. And the amygdalas are inflamed and they're working on hyper overdrive. So even when you have an overactive not immune system, an overactive nervous system, and the nervous system has been working at a fried state, it's very challenging. Everything becomes a bombardment. Everything becomes an emergency. So the dishes become an emergency, the bills become an emergency. You know, the train coming at you, that's an actual emergency to move out of the way. And that's where you want that a healthy amygdala complex to come in and to respond effectively. But you know, a phone call coming in, the dishes, the children, work, spouse, all of that can lead to an overwhelmed system, especially when the nervous system is fried. So we're within the amygdalas, or we're writing a hydration to the amygdalas, and also specifically to reduce inflammation. We've got to do an active memory thread to trauma. So ways that you traumatized yourself with your thoughts, your beliefs about yourselves, your attitude about yourselves, and all of that pushiness of pushing yourself, forcing yourself. You may be lying flat on the floor, you're absolutely exhausted, and you're thinking, I've got to force myself to create a 5-course meal, or answer the phone when it dings, for example. Oh, that's really big. So we're going to run some active memory threads through there to dissolve those active memories, specifically around forcing yourself. So forcing myself. And you can think for yourself how you force yourself. It's different for everyone. And there's some blame coming in here. So either blaming, well, Monica, you know, it's this person's fault, it's work's fault, they bombard me, I've got responsibilities, I've got things to do, it's outside sources. Or you can be a self-blamer. I didn't do a good enough job, it's all my fault, I should have known better, I should have done better. So we're dumping blame victim consciousness out of the amygdala complex. Oh, there's just this huge relaxation. We're going to link that into the diaphragm and the small intestines to synthesize and release. To synthesize? No, to neutralize those active memories out of the amygdala complex. So we're working with both bilateral amygdalas here. Now we're going into the nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is just going haywire. We've got to, we're going to do a switching technique for that. You can just press gently on your eyes. There we go. I'm gonna do a switching technique to bring that nervous system out of that heightened state. And I'm going to link it back into the amygdala complex and do a switching technique to the amygdalas. And this is really going to help with clearing up brain fog and those knee-jerk reactions that the compulsiveness, the obsessiveness, and then going back into that blame, shame, guilt circle through the amygdalas. All right, so we can go ahead and tap here. There we go. Oh, there's a nice release on that one. Okay, where are we going? We're going into environment, and we're going to go into general environment. So there's something in the environment that's impacting the systems. I just have to go sit quiet for a moment to see what that is. Okay, so an event is coming up, and it's clearly the stress that political stress that we've been experiencing globally over the last 2 years. I'm going to leave it as a general political stress. Here, link that into your prefrontal cortex so you can feel out for yourself exactly which aspect of political stress is burdening your body and systems. It's actually coming in through it's coming in through head, heart, and gut, and it's impacting the hormonal system. So we want to balance that out. We're gonna go ahead and balance that out. Oh, and this just creates so much more room. Oh, now there's space for me. Space for me. Not everything is an emergency, and I can't take care of it all in one sitting. Okay. So this is going to run as a repetitive, interactive, recursive. It's going to run every 20 minutes for the next two or 3 days. So you can think about the session and go ahead and tap that in for yourself. And I hope this helps to relieve some stress and burden from your body. If you'd like a private session, you can go ahead and reach me. As you know, all of these world sessions are for global issues, so issues affecting everyone. If you'd like to tend to yourself more personally with a private session, please reach out and book a session for yourself, or you can go directly to my website and do that. I also offer 20-minute free consultations. So if you want to find out more and find out which of my services would suit you best or would serve you best in this moment, you can also go to my website for all of that information. I will see you all next week. Again, join Soul Responsibility for yourself, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And you can also find me at www.mmarzak.com. So M for Monica, and Marzak is spelled MARCZUK.com. Have a lovely weekend.